In this life, there's one virtue that is expected of us that is not easy at all. Even to us as Christians, it's also not easy. And this virtue is persistence. You see, persistence is the art of pushing harder despite the circumstances, despite the difficulties we may encounter when you are trying to achieve something. The Bible has talked about different people persisting under different circumstances. Also, Jesus himself talked about persistence using different parables. And the good thing is that these people persisted and they got victory at the end. When we persist in a matter, we get to learn about God. We get to experience the fullness of God. Today we are going to see about different people that persisted in the Bible and what we can do, and also what we can do for us to continue persisting in our matters. The first person that we are going to talk about is the woman with the issue of blood. This particular parable, we find it in Matthew chapter 9, verses 20 to 22. This woman persisted with the issue of blood for 12 years. This time when this woman is persisting with the issue of blood, blood was seen as some sort of uncleanliness. So I believe this woman persisted with shame. This woman stayed with shame for 12 years. This woman lived in fear of interaction with other people for 12 years. Today, I don't know which circumstance that you're facing. The circumstance may be making you feel ashamed. The circumstance may be making you feel afraid to interact with people. Maybe it's a circumstance that people think you're not doing enough, you're not praying enough, that maybe your parents did something to offend God. But sometimes it is not all the time that we have offended God. Remember the blind person who Jesus told that you're blind but not because of your parents' doings. Some things, they're just godly. So this woman with the issue of blood, despite all the things that she was going through, she still believed in her heart that if only I get to touch the hem of Jesus, I will get healed. I don't know what is really pushing in your heart and you think, God, if only I get to see you. God, if only you answer my prayer, then my circumstance would have changed. That's the situation that this woman was at. And despite the shame that came with her, and despite the shame that came with her uncleanness, she did not fear to forge ahead in the crowd. She did not fear to push ahead. People that were around Jesus at the moment, some of them had opinions, but what she knew in her heart was that if only I get to touch the hem, if only I get to touch the hem of Jesus, then I will be healed. Today, I don't know what is it that you know. If only I do this thing right, if only I persist in this matter, then my situation will change. I know I have tried the first year, I have tried the second year, and I have tried the third year. I've even tried it for 7 years, but I know this is the secret to change my life. I don't have the energy anymore. Today I want to tell you, stop feeling ashamed. Stop feeling less, stop feeling left out. Go ahead and do it. For if only you persist harder, if only you study harder, if only you add more hours in perfecting your art, then your circumstance will change. The woman in Luke 18 verses 1 to 8. This woman had a case that she wanted to be settled by a judge. And this particular case would only be settled with this judge. But this judge, the Bible says that he respected not God and he didn't care what people say. But you see, this woman, he also didn't care the attitude. She also didn't care about the attitude of the judge, because she knew, and her agenda was her matter to be settled. Today, don't worry about the opinion of the people around you. Don't worry about the opinion of the world. Whatsoever that you know that this is the only way that can make me come to the other side, this is the only thing that will make me feel victorious, go ahead and persist on it. Perfect it to the end. Work on it, and you will bear the right fruits, and you will see the victory. Jacob persisted with the angel, or we can even say persisted with Jesus before he is revealed in the New Testament, because he also existed in the Old Testament. And Jacob knew one thing: he's going to meet with his brother, and the meetup may not be a good one, but he knew he only needed one thing, and that was the favor of the Lord. He had already sent his animals before, together with his servants, to go and appease his brother. But you see, this brother that he's going to encounter is not just the other brother that the last time they met together was. This brother was already a prince by this time, and he knew he only needed the favor of God, and he persisted till God said that you have persisted and I am already releasing my blessing to you. There are certain things that you're trying to do in life that they are not easy. Whatsoever thing that you're trying is way beyond your level. It is way beyond your capabilities. But today, still persist, and the favor of the Lord will be enough for you. Despite Jacob going through many things that we would term as tribulations, in this moment we still see God helping him. When he was at Laban's house, things didn't go right. He was shortchanged a couple of times. But in all these times, one thing that is consistent that we see is that God still helped him. God still graced him. God still favored him. So today, persist in your matter. Persist in whatsoever thing that you're doing. And the grace of God, the favor of God, and His strength will enable you till you become victorious.